Hi VC, it's Bill, aka Divarata, and Bill's Box of Sound. How you doing, folks? Good to see you. Well, this particular video is about a record store that is closing in my area. It's a place called Royal Garden Records. Now, it's been here in North Olmsted for about 25 years or so. I believe it opened in '88. It's in a building that used to have a place where, when I was growing up, it was called the Enchanted Toy Shop. It's kind of neat that a place where it had toys when I was a little kid had records when I was not such a kid. So that was kind of neat. And I have a sentimental attachment to the store for one main thing. One of my first vintage Blue Notes that I ever bought was at this store. I got a copy of this, Song for My Father by Horace Silver. And this is an OG. It's a stereo copy, Deep Groove, RVG, all the other fun stuff. And this is the record that I credit with me getting back into vinyl, because I had gotten to know this record digitally and really enjoyed it. I had 2 copies of it on CD. I had original Japanese version of it, which came out back in the 80s, and then a Rudy Van Gelder remaster of it. But then I bought this record, polished up the turntable, put it on, and I enjoyed this record more than I had ever enjoyed it before. So I was glad that I got that record. It wasn't cheap, though. The guy who ran Royal Garden Records, or is now still running it until the end of the month of April 2014, has a reputation for being high-priced. He's got good stuff, but he knows that good stuff comes with a price. So I remember paying something like $15 for that Horace Silver, which is kind of low in his store. One day I went in there, and I saw a pile of records that had just come in, hadn't even been evaluated yet. Saw a copy of The Amazing Bud Powell. Now, this is not an OG. This is a 1985 repress from the Blue Note label. And so I say, hey, how much for this? He says, $25. Whoa, it's a lot of money. But I really wanted this record because I love Bud Powell. Then I went on eBay a couple days later and got volume 2 of it for $9. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. I did go back a few more times, looked around for some records. I even bought a Rolling Stones bootleg there once. But the guy always had a big bunch of records. And it's kind of sad to see him leaving. Now, he's not leaving because of bad economic times. No. The building was recently purchased, and he has to vacate because the new owners want to use this space for other things. So, guy's been running it for a while. He's decided he's going to retire and finally listen to his record collection. But he said that he told me that after he retires, he doesn't want to see a record for a few weeks at least. So, I posted the picture on the YouTube vinyl community of the going out of business sale. They got to be vacated by the end of April, and he heard him say to somebody that the last week he's not going to be open because he's got to get everything out of there. But he's got a lot of stock. I know he's got a warehouse someplace with a lot more records in there, so they're always bringing stuff out. And this week I visited the store 3 times, and I think I spent about $150, $160. Let's take a real quick look at what I got. Okay, we got Miles Davis, Bags Groove. This is an OJC repress, $25 price sticker. Miles Davis in Europe. This is a white label promo. Check that out. Another side of Bob Dylan in Amano. The Birds, the Bees, and the Monkeys on Call Gems. I got a copy of this already, but this one is very much not beat up, unlike the one I've got already. So, very happy to get that one. None of these records have been cleaned up yet, so can't wait to listen to them. But this is a stereo copy. Grand Funk Closer to Home, recorded near Cleveland. Had this record since I was a child, but my copy is beat to hell. So, very happy to get a cleaned up copy of this. Bob Dylan, New Morning. Got some Impulse here. Got Clark Terry's It's What's Happening, the baritone sound of Clark Terry. He's using an electronic trumpet here. On Verve, Organ Grinder Swing by the incredible Jimmy Smith. John Coltrane, Live at the Village Vanguard again. On Impulse, strangely enough, I looked at the label. This is a pressing by the Capitol Record Club. So it's not a Rudy Van Gelder mastering. Thelonious Monk, Big Band and Quartet in Concert. Stereo copy. Jimmy McGriff's Greatest Hits on the Sue label. Blues Image, Open. This has got Ride Captain Ride on it. I was very excited to get this record. This came out in 1970. On Impulse, Ray Charles, Genius plus Soul equals Jazz. Chick Corea, Piano Improvisations Volume 2 on ECM. Has a $20 price sticker on it. Queen One first album, which has such wonderful songs as Keep Yourself Alive and Liar on it. Jimmy Smith, Cool Blues. This is still sealed. As a matter of fact, there's another Jimmy Smith reissue here. Here we go. On the sunny side, both of these were, at the time, unreleased stuff, all in mono. The Masked Marauders. This album was part of a big hoax that was put on by Rolling Stone magazine and Reprise Records. Look it up on Wikipedia if you want to know more about it. This is the last of the Vanilla Fudge albums in their main career that I did not have. I've got Vanilla Fudge, I've got Renaissance, I've got Near the Beginning, I've got The Beat Goes On, and now I've got Rock and Roll, so very happy to have that. Miles Davis, My Funny Valentine, $25 price tag, mono copy, in very, very nice condition. Here's an oddity. John Coltrane, A Love Supreme, without the jacket, but it is on the original OG Impulse with the RVG on it. Just wanted to get that copy because my copy of A Love Supreme is on the green Impulse label. Got Sinatra. This is kind of an inside joke with my girls and I, because it's got the song How Little We Know, which is quite a funny song as far as we are concerned. Here's one, Ferranti and Teicher, Blast Off. You're thinking, Bill, why are you buying a Ferranti and Teicher record? They're all easy listening. Yes, but this is a really strange album. This album has electronic pianos that they were altering and recording strangely. This is a very strange record. This is an upgrade copy of Vangelis, Heaven and Hell. Negative Land fans will love this album. Finally got myself a clean copy of Van Morrison, Moondance. And the front cover was so good that Van shaved for the back. More Impulse. The Great Kai and JJ. Impulse A1 in stereo. Then they had several copies of this, and this was the best looking mono copy they had. The incredible Kai Winding Trombones. Lenny Niehaus, Volume 4 on Contemporary. Promo copy. $55 price tag. Art Tatum, the Tatum Solo Masterpieces, Volume 8. They had a whole bunch of Tatum solo albums. I could only pick and choose so many, so I got this one because it seemed to be the most interesting. The Best of Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs, still sealed, in stereo. Yeah, right. $25 price tag. And last but definitely not least, the Gil Evans Orchestra, Out of the Cool, $20 price tag. So that's what I got. 3 different days. I went on Monday, on Tuesday, and on Friday. and I found good stuff every single day. Passed up a lot of good stuff that if I didn't already have it already, I would have bought it. But yeah, it's sad to see the record store go, but hey, I'm glad that this guy's going to get to enjoy his record collection for once. So each of those records, $5 a piece. That's how he's doing this thing. Every single record is $5 a piece. So I spent $160 there, and I probably got like about amount of merchandise, probably like 2 or 3 times what he would usually charge. So I'm kind of glad that I got to get some souvenirs from that shop before it closed down. So Tom, that's the guy that runs the place. Thanks for a lot of fun and a lot of good memories, and for keeping up that store for so long. I know he's going to keep on selling stuff on eBay. He sells needles and other things, and he pulled a few collectible records that he's probably going to sell on eBay. So that's about it. We got Record Store Day coming up next weekend. I'm happy about that. So we will see what happens. But man, I did not expect to spend this much money on records this week. So pretty soon I got to slow down and start just listening to these records. I got a lot of records to listen to now. So that's it. This video is going on for too long. Thanks for watching. Had a great time. Hope you did too. Take care.